happy Monday. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, so hello Instagram, hello Facebook, just in case you wonder why my eyes are flitting. I just wanted to jump on here this morning whilst I make my breakfast and just do a bit of Monday motivation for you all. So it has been a crazy weekend. It was a crazy week, crazy weekend. So Monday, Tuesday last week, we were up in London at Heathrow for a leadership event, which was absolutely amazing. I've already shared a bit about that. Then we had a crazy few busy days with work, getting the new 10-day lap set up. Friday, we had a family wake. Saturday, it was my nan's birthday, so I had to go see my nan in the morning, then do some bits in the day, catch up with some errands. Saturday night, we had the wedding reception of the wedding we were at in Greece a few weeks ago. And then yesterday, we were up in Coventry for another training event. Now that these events are back in place, like, they're coming thick and fast. They're like buses. One doesn't come for ages and then they all come at once. And there was something that was shared yesterday that I wanted to jump on this morning and just share with you all, because Monday, by the way, let me know what you're doing today, because I feel like loads of people are still working from home. Some people are still going to the office. What are you doing? Like, are you going to work, a place of work today, or are you now working from home? Because it seems like loads of people are now working from home, which is awesome. I'm totally a fan of it. So basically what they were this guy was sharing, his name is Matthew Barraclough. He's been in the business for, I think it was like 20 something years, 21 years maybe. And he basically shared this post that he had shared to his Facebook, and I thought it was so powerful, and I really wanted to just come on and share that with you today. And he basically identified what his personal red flags are when it comes to being off track, and like the warning signs that you're going in a downward spiral. And I feel like Mondays are a day where, yesterday you guys probably had the Sunday fear. I used to get that all the time. I absolutely hated it. That feeling in your stomach of, oh, a new week, you're probably a little bit hungover, probably got a little bit of the fear, worried about what's going to happen this week. You've got all this stuff to do at work, the kids have got all these things going on, and you just got that Sunday fear, right? And then Monday morning comes, and trying to find that motivation is difficult. And then you've got people like me bobbing up on your social media, going to the gym, doing this, and you're probably like, shut up. I get it, I used to be one of those people. But I want to come on here and try and share some value to help you kind of get out of that funk. And I think a really good way to do that is to identify your triggers or your warning signs that you're on your way to a downward spiral. So some of the things that he shared were things like, he knows when he doesn't make his bed in the morning, if he notices he hasn't made his bed, he's like, oh, that's like a warning sign. Like, over time he's built up these kind of warning signs to identify when he might be going a little bit off track, right? Strawberry delight for breakfast, buzzing. I'm just going to blend this. It's literally going to take 30 seconds, and I'm going to grab the kettle. Sorry about that. Yeah, so one of the things was he hasn't made his bed, right? And that is such... What am I looking for? Glass. Gosh, very short. That was one of his things, so not making his bed. Another thing was that he doesn't do personal development. He's not posting on his social media. He's not replying. He's not opening messages in his phone. He's snoozing his alarm. He's going to bed like later than he should, right? And all of these things were like warning signs. Like, he had this list of warning signs that help him identify when he might be going in a bit of a downward spiral. So what I wanted to encourage you guys really to do is think about what your personal warning signs are, because this is something that I started thinking about, and I was like, that's really powerful, because once you're aware of what these things are, then you can identify them and be more proactive about identifying them when they pop up, and then doing something about them to get you back on track, get you back in a good headspace, so that you don't go down that downward spiral, right? So some of the things for me are, I don't exercise. So this morning, like I said, we've had a crazy busy weekend. By the way, just making my thermo tea. I've got raspberry thermo tea with mango aloe. This stuff, for energy, like I cannot start my day without it now. Anyway, I digress. So I started thinking about my warning signs, and this morning I didn't want to go to the gym. It's cold. It is dark. I didn't know if it was raining or not. I was really tired because we've had such a crazy week, and it would have been so easy for me to just climb back into bed and not go. Like, it would have been so easy. I thought about it a lot. But I also knew that if I made that decision and I thought, yeah, I'm just going to go back to bed, I would have woken up whenever I woke up, an hour later or whatever, and then all day I would have been like in a funk, because I made a decision early in the morning that kind of went against my goals, the person I want to become, all this kind of stuff. And I would have felt really crap about myself all day, because when you make these decisions that go against the person you want to be and the goals you want to achieve, your self-esteem drops. You don't feel very good about yourself. Whereas even though it's the harder thing to do, when you discipline yourself and you're like, no, Robin, get your butt up, get a lift off max down you, smash in that pre-workout, get your butt in the car and get to the gym and just do your best. Was it my best workout this morning? No, it wasn't. But do I feel good that I went? Yeah, I really do. So that's just like one of my warning signs. Like if I'm not going to like if I've missed a few days of the gym that isn't a planned rest day, for example, I'll be like, I'm coming off track here. Same thing with like snoozing the alarm, all this kind of stuff, not getting my steps in, not drinking my water. That is a goal for me this week, by the way. I'm really focusing on my water intake, so I've really let that slip. And my brain is probably like a raisin. So I'm gonna go have my breakfast now, my strawberry delight smoothie, my raspberry energy tea. I need to share this in our group. Actually, we start our new 10-day lap today. So I hope you will have an amazing Monday. I hope you got value from this. If you've watched this on a replay, go ahead and comment replay below. And I'd love to know what the biggest takeaway was for you from today. Is there something that you thought, oh my God, that's one of my red flags, and I wasn't even aware of it, but now I know, I can be more aware of it and highlight it when it happens and stop myself going down that spiral. So have an amazing Monday, guys. I'll be back tomorrow making my breakfast and dropping some value. Mwah.